Recently, Ambassador Murphy participated in a roundtable discussion together with Stiftung Zukunft regarding Berlin's cultural diversity. The participants discussed ways in which the multiculturalism of the city could impact its future. A group of public affairs interns, myself included, decided to find out how Americans perceive of this diversity. We spoke at length with both tourists as well as longer-term residents to get an idea of their different experiences in the city. The interviewees were able to give us their perspectives on, among other things, their favorite aspects of Berlin, the art scene, the multicultural environment in general, and the importance of immigration to the city's future. Let's take a look.
I'm studying abroad here for a semester. I took German in high school and want to make my German better.
Well, I'm an opera singer and I'm just starting my career, so this is a very good cultural center.
My husband is doing an internship here for a couple of months.
I'm visiting. I just came to visit her and be a little bit of a tourist. A little vacation for me.
Just traveling through Europe and stopping in Berlin for 2 days.
I was working as a consultant for the German Development Corporation, GIZ, and starting in January I'm going to go back to school and get a degree in international development.
I'm working in Spain for a year, so I decided to get on a plane and come to Berlin to see what everybody's talking so much about Berlin.
Berlin has this this vibe of a this bleeding edge art, and it has this tinge of grunge to it, which gives it that attitude.
I really enjoy seeing the street art all around the city. It makes it a really nice experience to be here.
Through the low rents of Berlin, Berlin has really become a mecca for artists and students.
My community of musicians, there's just people from all over the world, and it's fun because you get to know really, really different people who are doing the same thing.
I think there was an explosion of art and culture in the city that really makes it what it is today.
When my friend and I first got here, we were kind of joking like, oh my god, we're in culture shock between Berlin and Munich. Like, it's so drastically different and definitely much more diverse.
So it's not like a small city where people look twice if someone is dressed differently or talks differently.
They're really friendly. There are people from Puerto Rico, from US, people from Spain, all over the world. And I feel welcomed here.
If you look at what kinds of food you can get here, I think that's a really easy way to tell the diversity of what's going on in Berlin, of just like how many different cultures are all intermingling.
Everywhere I go so far, I've been walking down the street and I hear at least 3 different languages. So I think it's very diverse.
I get the idea that Germany is very similar to America.
The problems in Berlin in terms of diversity are no different than the problems in, say, New York or California.
Well, I mean, if you go like into my street in the southern part of Grevestrasse where I lived in Kreuzberg, I mean, all of a sudden you're in a different, it feels like you're in a different country, you know? Like, people speak Arabic, Turkish, Kurdish, Persian, and that's cool.
Oh, I think Berlin can only gain. The United States has shown that the people who migrate into a country are doing it deliberately. There's an ambition. It's a different sort of person, and I think Berlin is going to profit enormously from this constant stream of new ideas, new cultures.
I think there will be more multiculturalism, and it will not be that coexisting next to each other, if we work it, if we play our cards right, it can be a melting pot.
So if they accept it and embrace it and try to work with the diversity, then I think that it will be a really good thing.